Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm talking to all you parents out there whose sons or daughters have walked away and you have no idea what's going on in their world. They could be on a missing persons poster, and the only one or multitude of people who knows they exist are people that they reach out to, and you are not one of them. And if you were a mom like me, I had I got an honorable discharge. I raised my daughters. I was home with them. I had a daycare on base while they were little so I could be home. And so then I took care of other children. And when my daughters fell, I picked them up and I gave them hugs and kisses. And here's a Band-Aid for your boo-boo. And let's cry it out. And I'm so sorry. And let's get an ice pack. Or when my youngest daughter stepped on a nail and I had to scrub her foot for an hour so infection would not sit in. Fortunately, it was a clean nail and she was okay after that. Or when my oldest daughter fell and she cut her right by her eyebrow and got a gash and I had to take her in and she had to get stitches. And I mean, I could talk about a multitude of owies we've gotten, and I was there for every one of them. And so I just want to say, when they are gone, and we don't know if they're hurting or if they've fallen and they can't get up, and we don't have access to make things better, it can be really tough. Because there is no medication in the world that fixes parental estrangement. For some odd reason, it doesn't matter how much they hurt. Their pride gets in the way of them reaching out and asking for help. I thought in the very least my daughters would disconnect and come back, and when my daughter youngest got pregnant and had children, I thought, gosh, maybe when she's going through her ultrasounds or going through labor and delivery, she'd want her mom there, and that was not the case. And those are real tough pills to swallow. And I think it's harder if you also have been in a helping profession when it comes to being a firefighter, police officer, teacher, nurse, clinician, etc., doctor, and you have helped people along the way, and you have shown people relief. It's really, really tough. And what can you do if you don't know if your son or daughter is going through any heartache, struggles, pain, surgical procedures, or if they've also taken your grandkids from you, and the babies that you used to hold and cuddle and rock to sleep, they're gone too. See, it's twofold. And so I just want to say that the one thing I can say is what you can do for them is you can pray for them, and you can give them to God, your higher power, the people up in heaven that went before you. If you have a grandparent, an aunt, or an uncle that trusted, someone you loved and trusted, to say, hey, keep an eye on my kids for me. I know you're up in heaven, and that's just the way it is. And so I think that's part of parental estrangement I recently uncovered, which is initially one of the most challenging times. And so I understand. I've been there, I've done that. And I just want to say, continue to give them to God. Chances are you are never going to know what they've gone through. And then again, if you're sick and you're hurting, they won't know what you've gone through either. So best thing you can do is focus on yourself, your health, your well-being, your state of mind, your joy, your peace, your happiness, your relationships, friendships, etc. And ease the hurt of other people. Our children aren't the only folks out there we can help. And that's all there is to it. Focus on those who focus on you. That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.